Okay, so just a second. Let me share my screen. Okay, so for the last chapter and the today's chapter, guys, I'll share the notes. Don't worry. And I'll create a PDF and upload in the box. But the video and the code is already uploaded. I hope you are able to see that. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me just start the recording now. Okay, without wasting our time, let's quickly start.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so in the last session, we were talking about different mathematical operators like plus, minus, multiplication, and all division and all those things. We have seen that how exactly we can no, Vizi, you have to mail me, right? You should not wait for the session to that, Naveen, I'm not able to see the videos. Immediately mail me if you're not able to do that, okay? So that we can quickly have a look. Don't wait for the session for that, okay? So I'll have a look, okay, after the session. So these things we have seen that JavaScript behaves differently when we talk with the minus operator or multiplication or division operator. But when we talk about the addition thing, right? When we talk about the concatenation will happen with the strings. And then we have seen that, okay, how exactly that the string is getting converted into the number whenever we are performing other than plus operator, right? This is what we have seen it over here, that 1 minus 1 equal to 0. And then various examples we have seen it now. So I hope you guys practice. If you have not practiced yet, please revise all these chapters. Okay, let's not spend time much on this. Let me do one thing. Let me just simple close all of them. Let's create a new file once again. So a couple of more operators that we are going to talk about first. Then one very important chapter we are going to talk about the incremental and the decremental part as well. Okay. So let me just create a thing. Okay. How to do the comparison. This is also very important thing. Comparison operator. So comparison operator.js file, and then let me just create a new file here. And then after that, let's write the code. So see this comparison means if I really want to compare two values, right? For example, if I really want to compare the 10 is equal to 10 or not. If 10 is equal to 10, then it will give you true. Otherwise, it will give you false, right? So I really want to check that, okay, Naveen is equal to Naveen or not. That right? Naveen is equal to Naveen or not, right? So in that case, how exactly you are going to compare two values? Values could be two things, right? Because it is part of my validation in the playwright also. We really want to get the price, we really want to get the number, we really want to get the title of the page or any product price or any product name. I really want to validate that it's equal to this product price or not, equal to this product name or not, right? So how to compare? Okay, so the comparison is done with two things here. You can use double equal to also here, or you can use triple equal to also here. Very important interview question, very simple. So double equal to and the triple equal to. Double equal to is also called loose equity. Okay, loose equality. I'll tell you what does it mean. And then triple equal to is called the strict equality. What does it mean? It means if you are using the double equal to, it will just compare the value. Okay, compares the value only. Remember that. But if you talk about triple equal to, it will compare what? It will compare both value and type. Okay, what does it mean? So for example, if I'm writing console.log, 10 is equal to 10, I'm using double equal to. So if both the numbers are equal or both the values are equal, it will give me true or false, right? So what will be the output of this? If I'm writing 10 equal to 10, so then in that case, see, these both are exactly same. So it's giving me a simple true over here, very straightforward. At the same time, if I write, let's say 10 is equal to, and then what will be the output? It will be true or false. Then in that case, again, see this loose equality means it will compare the value. It will just check. It does not matter double equal to is there or not. It will just check, okay, this is also 10 and this is also 10. Doesn't matter you have written in the single quote, double quote, or template literal, backtick, whatever you have written. It will just check the values are correct or not, values are equal or not. And then in that case also, it will give you true over here. Same thing if you write it like this, that, okay, fine, 10 is equal to, let's see, in single quote is also a string. Again, you run it. This is also giving me a true over here. But if I do the same thing, let's see, console.log, if I write 10 triple equal to 10, it will check what? That both the values are having the same value, first of all, or not. Yes, this is also number and this is also number 10, 10. And then it will check the type of the values also. What is the type of this first number or first value? This is also what? This is also a number and this is also number. Both should be matched. Otherwise, it will give you the false there. So right now for line number 11, what will be the output? Both are numbers, both are having the same value. In that case, it will start giving me a true over here. But if I write the same thing, this line, if I'm writing with a triple equal to, then in that case, what will be the output? In that case, the value is same, right? But the type is different. So in that case, if the type is different, value is same, in that case, it will start giving me a false over here, right? Same thing if you do with the single quote also, here, you see that triple equal that I'm writing here, and then I'm writing, okay, fine, this is 10, and this is single quote 10. Values are same, but this is what? This is a number, and this is a string. Then in that case, this will also be a false here like this. Yeah, you can write it like this also. How does it matter? It's not about, okay, first number only, the number or second number should be string. It's not like that. It could be anything. The first number is a string and the second number is a number now. So what will be the output in that case? So in that case, again, the type is different. It will give you a false here. Very straightforward. Remember that. This is a difference between double equal to and the triple equal to. So which one you prefer in the real time? Most of the time, to avoid any kind of risk, to avoid any kind of confusion also, we always go, that's why you always see whenever someone is writing the playwright code or someone is writing the, any JavaScript code, they always use the strict equality, triple equal to, they always prefer, because it is giving me the guarantee. It is just avoiding unnecessary bugs or unnecessary confusion, because tomorrow, let's say you are getting some data from the, okay, let's see, from the UI. From the UI, everything is coming in the form of a string. But you are doing in your code a number that you have written. If you're writing with a double equal to, that's fine. But I really want to check that, okay, this is a string type and this is a number. In that case, triple equal to is a better choice here. Right? But if you're not bothered about it, then you can go with this particular approach also here. So for example, let's see if I'm writing one billing amount is equal to, or let's say simple bill is equal to, you are getting, let's say billing amount is 1000 here. Okay, and I just want to say that, okay, yeah, I just want to write a quick verification console.log that this bill is double equal to 1000 or not. I'm not bothered about it. But don't you think it's slightly confusing? Although it will give me what, true or false? In that case, this is also 1000, I mean 10,000, and this is also 10,000. Let me write it over here. Both are exactly same. Both the values are same. We are using what? The loose equality, double equal to if you are writing. In that case, it will not check the type. It will just straightforward check the values. It will give me true over here. Right? But if you do the same thing with the triple equal to, then in that case, what will be the output? In that case, it will be what? It will start giving me false here. Why? Because one is a string and one is number. So it will start giving me false here. Right? So like this, you can just simply use it. So now tell me what will be the output of this. If I'm writing 10 triple equal to, 10 here. Both are strings. Values are also same. So in that case, what will be the output in that case? Again, true. I told you, right, 100 times, that doesn't matter. Single equal to, double equal to, both are a string. The values are also same here. It really doesn't matter. Right? Remember that. We will see how to convert a string to number. That's a different topic. Okay, that's a different type conversion topic. We will talk about it later. Now see this carefully. There is one more small thing. Remember that we will extend this particular chapter in advanced part also. After a couple of days also, we will see. Next week also, we will see a couple of more combinations here. But today, one more thing that you have to understand here, that in JavaScript, True is also represented by 1 and false is always represented by 0. You can write like this also. True is equal to 1 and false is equal to 0. Like this also, you can use it here, right? So for example, if I'm writing console.log and then here I'm writing true is equal to 1, right? This is a Boolean value and this is equal to 1. It will give me true or false. See this, I'm using the double equal to. Double equal to check, okay, yeah, true is also true. And right, in the JavaScript, 1 is also can be written as what? 1 is also can be written as a true because 2 and 1 both are same thing. Okay, false is represented by 0 also in that case. I'm not using triple equal to, then in that case, it will give me true. It means left side and right side both are exactly same. Okay, it will check the value. This is also same value and 1 is also called what? 1 is also called, let me write it like this so that you will not get confused. True is also equal to 1 and false is equal to 0. So you can write it like this. So can I write it like this? 1 is equal to what? 1 is equal to true. Then what will be the output for these two guys? So when I run this, in that case, both will give me true here. But if I write it like this with the triple equal to will check what? Triple equal to check what is the type. One is Boolean and one is what? One is a number, right? Then in that case, it will give me true or false. So let's see, again, I'm running it. Then in that case, it's giving me a false here, right? So for example, let's see, practically you're doing something like this, right? So which one you prefer to avoid all the confusion, making sure that, okay, that we are comparing the right things, right? So in that case, go with the triple equal to. Later on, we will see, okay, fine. I can just, how can I convert this 1 to true or true to 1? If you're not bothered about it, you can go with the double equal to also. But 90% cases, we always go with the triple equal to here. Same thing for the false also, you can write it. See, I'm writing false is equal to 0. Okay, how will you remember? Don't get confused when we ask something like this at a time of interview. You guys reverse the thing. Some people say, okay, no, true equal to 0 and false equal to 1. No. Remember that 1 means number 1. Number 1 is always true, like this. You can remember like that. Okay, and 0 means false. Okay, 0 means false. And number 1 means always true. Remember like that. So false equal to 0 means it will just check what? It will just check the values, not the type. Type is not bothered about it. Then in that case, it will start giving me a true over here. Simple, very straightforward. Okay, so remember that loose equality and the strict equality also, we can check it here. So now tell me what is the output of this thing? If I'm writing, okay, see this. Let's see if I'm writing Somika is double equal to, and then again I'm writing Somika with S capital. True or false? Both are same. Both are strings. Then in that case, it will be true or false. One is S capital, one is S small. JavaScript is case sensitive or not. So when you run this thing, remember that it will give you false. Both values should be exactly same with the same capital letter or small letter. Both should be same. This is case sensitive. Remember that. So it will start giving me false here. Same thing if I write it like this with the triple equal to, values are different, type is same. So in that case, both will be what? In that case, both will be false here. Someone is saying, can we use dot equals method here? No, dot equals method is for Java. Here, we don't need to worry about dot equals method and all those things. In JavaScript, strings also can be compared with the double equal to or triple equal to. There is no dot equals method here in JavaScript. Okay, so remember that this is case sensitive. So now tell me, what is the output of this? If I writing capital A is double equal to small a, quickly, very straightforward, very simple. Both are a string. I'm using double equal to. It will check the values are correct or not, values are equal or not. Values are equal. One is capital A and one is a small a. In that case, it will give me false here. Yes, we have equals ignore case, Naveen, but that is part of the string. When we talk about the string manipulation methods, that time I'll show you. Yes, we have that. Okay, no, don't compare with the ASCII value. There is no role of ASCII value here. Okay. Okay, so contains, equals, lowercase, uppercase, those things we will see when we talk about the string manipulation methods. That time what we will do, but that time we will just convert this guy into the uppercase or maybe this guy into the lowercase, then we compare. Then both will be equal, then it will give me a true there. But not today, otherwise it will be confusing. We will have a separate chapter on the manipulations. That time we will see if strings are mutable or immutable also. That topic we will see. Okay, so remember this is a small thing first of all. Now let me create one more file here. We are going to talk about some more math operators. Last time we have already seen some division, multiplication and all those things. So there is one more small thing, mathoperators.js file. Let me create one more file here. Okay. So then in that case, see this carefully. If I write console.log 9 divided by 2, what will be the output? Think about it. It will give me, just a second, one please. Just a second, one second. I'm getting a call, one second. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you can check it. Chandramouli, Somika is equal to Somika. Exactly same spelling, right? Why are you missing a single quote? Then it will be a syntax error. Both should be written in the single quote. So it will give you 4 or it will give you 4.5 quickly in JavaScript. See this. When you run this thing here in JavaScript, remember that it will start giving me 4.5. But the same thing, if you do it in Java, it will start giving you 4 there. Because in Java, we have what? We have double, float, and numbers are different data types. But in JavaScript, everything is a number. Whatever the number that you're writing, everything is a number. So it will give you the exact value here, 4.5 here. Right? So for example, if I'm writing console.log 9.0 divided by 2, what will be the output? In that case, 9.0 divided by 2 is equal to, again, 4.5. Doesn't matter here. Right? Okay. So now tell me, if I write 9, 0 divided by 9, think and then give the answer. The school time. Any number, 0 is divided by any number. It will give you what? Come on, guys. This is simple math problem. Math problem means like simple mathematical concept. A 0 is divided by any number will give you infinity or 0 or not a number. Come on, Abhay, Kumar. 0 divided by 9. 0 divided by 9 will give you 0, not infinity. When did we learn this concept in school? 4th or 5th standard, right? I guess. 0 is divided by any number, always give you 0. Doesn't matter which number it is. See, if I'm writing 0 divided by 9.2 also, 0 is divided by another number. It will always give me 0 over here. So this is also 0, remember that. But now if I write 9 divided by 0, then what will be the output? Any number divided by 0 will start giving you what? Especially 9 divided by 0. 9 divided by 0 will give you what? It will give you error, or it will give you infinity, or it will give you some not a number or not defined or undefined or what? Right? If you do the same thing in the Java, it will start giving you exception, that arithmetic exception, divide by 0 problem. But here, any number divided by 0 in the JavaScript will start giving you an infinity. You see that, okay? It will start giving you infinity here, not a number, okay? Not number or undefined. It will have a proper keyword. Infinity will be the output. Note it down. Okay, this is the way JavaScript is designed. Any number, let's take another number. Let's see, for example, if I'm writing 9.0 divided by 0, or let's see better number, 9.2 divided by 0, any number, because in JavaScript, any number is a number. Either it is point value or without the point value. Yes, we have exceptions, errors in JavaScript, but not for these things. Okay, so let's see this. 9.2 divided by 0 is also called what? Anything divided by 0 will become the infinity here. Right? So you tell me, if I write 0 divided by 0, then what will be the output? Give me the right answer. Don't use anything simple. Tell me 0 divided by 0. See this. This is how the JavaScript is slightly weird as compared to other languages, because ultimately 0 is also a number, right? Just like 9 divided by 0 is giving me infinity. So this 0 is also a number divided by 0. And you divide any number by 0 should give me infinity. But for this guy, it will start giving me what? For this guy, it will start giving me NaN, not a number. Okay. It looks like a bug, but this is the way it is designed. Ideally, it should give me infinity, but it's giving me NaN here in JavaScript. But you say do the same thing in the Java or other languages, it will start giving you arithmetic exception there, because Java does not understand infinity for the pure numbers. So now tell me what will be the output of this. If I'm writing 0.0 divided by 0, then does it represent any number? 0.0 divided by 0. So in that case also, if you see that, this is also not a number. Okay, it does not represent anything. So simple, again, not a number. So same thing, if I write 0 divided by 0.0, is it defining anything? So let's see this. This is also giving me a not a number. This is also not a number. Okay. And the same thing, if I write 0.0 divided by 0.0, both are 0.0. Is it representing anything? Then in that case also, it will start giving me a not a number here. Okay. So for all these 4 combinations, remember, not a number. And for anything that you divide by 0, any number which is other than 9, sorry, other than 0, it will start giving me what? It will start giving me infinity here. And 0 divided by any number, it will start giving me what? 0 over here. And then if you do a normal division like 9 divided by 0, it will start giving me 4.5. Here also it will start giving you 4.5 over here. So now tell me console.log. I'm writing here, and then here I'm writing 9 divided by 2. It will give you not a number. It will give me 4.5, or what will happen here? We discussed the same thing yesterday. Other than arithmetic, other than plus operator, if I'm doing any arithmetic operation, so in that case, it will start giving me 4.5. Why not a number? Why error? We told you, right? First of all, this double quote 9 will be will be converted to a pure number. Divided by 2 is equal to 4.5. Simple. Right? So same thing, you tell me what will be the output for this guy. Quickly, 9 divided by a 2 here. Again, this double quote 9 will be converted into pure 9 divided by this 2 double quote will be converted into pure 2 will be equal to 4.5 once again. So let's see this. So this is also giving me 4.5 here. Right? What do you mean by remainder? First standard, second standard. Console.log. If I write something like this, 9 modulus 2. So Amika, just use the BODMAS. Okay. 9 divided by 2. 9 divided by 2 means what is the remainder? Not reminder, remainder. Remember, we used to solve these problems like this for all the non-programmers. Try to understand that. Remember, we used to solve this problem like this, that, okay, fine, this is 9. And then a 2 over here. So we have to find out what is the nearest number that we have to multiply with 2 so that I will get the nearest to 9. So what should I write here? Right? So can I say, okay, fine, let me write 4 over here. So, right? So 4 multiplied by 8, 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 9. 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8, and 9 minus 8 is equal to 1 here. So what is the remainder? The remainder is 1. Remember, we used to solve this problem like this. If you write it like 9 over here and then 2 here, so I'll write 4 here. I should not write 5, because if I write 5 multiplied by 2, it will be 10. right? So I have to go either 9 or less than 9, right? So 9 is not totally divisible by 2. So I simply say, okay, fine, 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8, and 9 minus 8 is equal to what? 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. So what is the answer for this? So this is called the modulus operator. What do you call? Modulus. Okay, don't call percentage. It is called modulus operator. Modulus operator will always give me the remainder here, right? So in that case, let's see, is giving me 1 or not? So yes, 1 is coming here. Correct? So this is not division, remember that. So now tell me console.log 9 modulus 2. 8 modulus 2. 8 is totally divisible by 2 or not? If 8 is totally divisible by 2, then it will start giving me what is the left out part. What is the remainder? I'm writing 8 here and this is 2. I'll say, okay, fine, 4. 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8. 8 minus 8 is equal to 0 here. Okay, so simple. It will start giving me a 0 here. Right? So these kind of things will be helpful for me when we write the, remember, odd even code in the for loop or in the if conditions and all those things. Find out the all odd numbers, find out the even numbers, right? Find out the prime numbers and all. So there we have to use the modulus operator. So you tell me what is the quick output over here if I'm writing 100 modulus 3 or 100 modulus 3. Yeah. Quickly. It will give me what? 33 into 300 minus 99 is equal to 1. So remainder will be what? Remainder is equal to 1 in that case. Right? Come on, we covered this chapter, right? Yesterday. Okay, quickly. What is the output of this? I'm writing 9 divided by hello. Give me the right answer, guys. Someone is asking the same thing, right? I don't know who is asking. 9 divided by hello. First of all, 9. It will check, okay, fine. But this is still hello. Is it representing any number? No. So it will give me what? Not a number. We covered this thing yesterday. Okay, not undefined, Nikita. It's always not a number. This is not undefined. Okay, so this is also giving me not a number. I'm just removing it from here. Same thing, if I write console.log and minus 9 divided by 2 is equal to what? Simple mathematics. Okay, so it will start giving me minus 4.5 here. Why not a number? Minus 9 means negative 9 divided by 2. So negative 4.5 it will start giving to me. Right? But these are very straightforward thing. Remember that. But here people might ask you at a time of interview for these equations, 4 equations. Remember that. And anything divided by 0 other than 0. See, this is what the confusion here. We think, okay, yeah, any number divided by 0 is infinity. But you can say, you can always argue that, okay, no, 0 is also a number, right? Divide by 0, it should give me infinity. But in JavaScript, it will start giving me NaN. Okay, you can check in the browser engine also. This is the Node.js. Okay, in the local, let's see in the browser also, is it really giving me the same thing or not? So I'll open the browser and then I'll go to the inspect. Let's go to the console output here and let's try that. Okay, so here I'm writing, okay, give me, you can directly write here. No need to write console.log 0 divided by 0. See, NaN. But any number divided by 0 is giving me what? Infinity here. So for the quick practice, you can use it here because this is also Node.js V8 engine. And here also we are using Node.js separate thing. This is running in the browser and this is running in my local. Okay, let's check this equation. How exactly browser is giving to me. So let's see this. See, this is also not a number. Okay, so sometime what happens if you don't want to practice in the Visual Studio Code, you don't have any access to the Visual Studio Code, just open your browser, go to the console and then start writing it. You can write with the let variable also. See, whatever you want to write, let variable, let x is equal to 10, let y is equal to 20. So I don't need to write console.log. I simply say, give me x plus y. See, is giving me 30 here. Okay. Simple. Now, let me create a new file here. Now we are going to talk about, no, we cannot do the round off like this, thieves. Okay. Round off, we will see. Okay. Let me just cover first thing part, this one. For round off, we have a different method. There is a math class. With the math class, we can do the round off. Now, have you ever heard about plus plus and minus minus operator? Very important. Almost like every logic, whenever we have to write a for loop, sometimes we are writing I plus plus, plus plus I, j plus plus, counter we have to increase by 1, by 2, right? Whenever we have to iterate the web table in the while loop, we have to write the plus plus over here, right? So this is called increment and decrement. Similar concept of Java will be applied here, but we are not talking about a Java based concept. We are developing our own new concept here, and we will see some practice also here. See this. For this particular chapter, people will ask some interview questions. So please practice it well. I'll make you perfect today that you will never forget about this plus plus and minus minus concept in your life. So see this carefully. So first we are talking about post increment. I'll show you some tricks here that how to solve these problems, and then you will never forget, okay, these questions. Okay, now see this carefully. Post increment. What is the meaning of post? Can I say post means do it later? Okay, post lunch. Okay, post dinner. Do it later. After, yeah, you can say that. Now I'm creating a variable. Let a is equal to 1 here. And then I'm creating another variable. Let b is equal to a plus plus. Okay, so plus plus I'm writing together. So who is not confident in this particular concept? All the newcomers who have never seen any programming language or never worked with the programming language, say yes or no, that yeah, I'm not comfortable with this particular concept. Okay, so see this. This is always a confusing topic in our college time also, that, okay, why is it happening like this? Sometimes, a different number, sometimes a different number. Now see this carefully. What is the position of plus plus here? The position of plus plus before a or after a? After a, right? See, I have written plus plus after a. So when you have to first of all check the position that where exactly plus plus is written, before the variable name or after the variable name. It's written after the variable name. It means this is a post increment. So we will call it post increment. Now don't use your Visual Studio Code or anything. Just tell me, let's see who is giving me the right answer. Give me the output of A and B here. Then I'll explain how exactly the things are coming here. Quickly, it will give you 1, 1, it will give you 2, 1, it will give you 1, 2, or it will give you 2, 2 here. Or both will be 1 or both will be 2 here. Okay, I'm running it and then you match your output. So see this. So the output is 2 and 1. Vijay, why are you copy pasting the Zoom link? Okay, not 1, 3, not 1, 1, not 2, 2. The output is 2 and 1 here. And I see that, okay, almost 99% people, they have given the wrong answer. Yeah, no worries, Vijay. See, almost everyone has given the wrong answer. But why? How to solve this problem? See this carefully now, quickly. How many variables are there? 2 variables. One is A and one is B. So I'm creating 2 boxes here. Box A and box B. The value of A, this is for A and this is for B. What is the initial value of A? Initial value of A is equal to 1. Simple. Now see this. After that, what we have to do here, B is equal to A plus plus. So how to solve this problem? Plus plus means increase the value by 1. And minus minus means decrease the value by 1. Okay, this is the meaning of plus plus. Increase the value by 1, and minus minus means decrease the value by 1. So what exactly, where exactly I have written the plus plus? Plus plus I have written after A. After A means post. Post means later, or I can say after. It means increase the value of A later. But whatever the original value of A, please give it to B immediately. So B will become what? Immediately B will become 1 over here. So whatever the original value of A, first you give it to B, right? So B will become what? In that case, B will become 1 over here. And then after that, you increase the value of A. Why? Because this is the post increment. So first you assign the value to B. And then after that, please increase the value of A. So what is the current value of A? The current value of A is 1. It will be increased by 1. So A will become what? 2 here. Then I'm saying, okay, now tell me the final value of A. What is the current value of A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 1 here. So that's why, what is the output of this program? The output of this program is, see this, 2 and 1 here. Let's run it again. You see that? 2 and 1 here. Okay, let's take one more example. See this carefully once again. Now I'm writing x is equal to negative 99. And then I'm writing y is equal to x plus plus. And then I'm printing the value of x and printing the value of y here. So in that case, what will be the output? Let's not run it. See this carefully. Focus here. Don't write anything in the chat now. See this here. This is x and this is y. Okay. This is for x. I quickly write. Solve it with, okay, use pen and paper and solve it with this thing. Initially, x is equal to what? Initially, x is equal to negative 99. Okay. Then after that, what I have written? After that, y is equal to x plus plus. So how will you read it? It means whatever the original value of x is there, please give it to y. Right? So original value, the current value of x is what? The current value of x is minus 99 will be given to y. So y will become what? Immediately it will become negative 99. Okay. And then after that, plus plus means please increase the value of x by 1. So that's why we say first you give this value to y, whatever is there at the left hand side, x, please give this value to y, and now you please increase after giving the value. So that's why we say post increment, increase later, increase the value later. First you give the original value of x to y. Okay, I have given to y, and now you please increase by 1. So minus 99 plus 1 is equal to what? Who is saying minus 100? Minus 99 plus 1 is equal to negative 98, right, guys? So this is the final value. Then I'll say, okay, what is the current value of x? Current value of x is negative 98. And then y is minus 99. Let's run it. Is it really giving me the right output or not? So I'm just running it and let's see. See, x is negative 98 and y is negative 99. Now it's clear. Right? So again, come back to the first program once again. See how to solve it quickly. A equal to 1, B equal to A plus plus. So see, immediately it should click in my mind. Okay, what is the value of A? A, you go to B. So B will become what? Immediately B will become 1. And now you increase the value of A by 1. So A is what? 1. Please increase by 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So output is 2, 1. Yes, x plus plus means x is equal to x plus 1. That also you can say that. Okay, increase the value of x by 1. Now same thing here. How to solve it? X, you please give it to y immediately. So y will become what? Negative 99. Now later means post. After increment, I'm going to increase the after giving the value of x to y, now I'm going to increase the value of x by 1. So minus 99 plus 1 is equal to negative 98. So that's why when you run this program, you see that, okay, I'm getting the same output here. Right? Wait, I'm coming on this point. Okay. So now I'm creating another variable. Let's see, total is equal to 10 here. Okay. Yes, you will get n number of questions on this. First, see this. Here I'm writing total plus plus. And then again, I'm writing, give me the current value of the total also. So now tell me what will be the output of this. See, here I'm using only one single variable. So see this, let me solve this problem. Only one single variable, total. So total means, let's say I'm writing T here. T means total. Total is equal to 10. Okay. Then see this console.log. It says, okay, hey, total plus plus. So console.log will consume what? Right? Console.log will consume only total. See what I have written. I have written total and then plus plus later. So immediately the original value of total will be given to console.log, and then it will print 10 on the console. But in the memory, what will happen? In the memory, it will go and increase the value of total by 1 also, right? Because this is what? The post increment. First, you give the original value of total to log so that it will print 10 on the console. And then after that, go to the memory and increase the value of 10 by 1. So it will become what? 11. So that's why in the next line, at line number 16, if I print, what is the current value of the total? The current value of total is 11 here. So what will be the output of this program? 11, 11 or 10, 11? Okay, I'll repeat one more time. Don't worry. Let's run it again. So see, this is giving me 10 and 11. Right? So here, don't get confused. Some people are thinking, no, console.log will consume the whole thing. No, it is not like that. The console.log will consume total immediately. Because it says, okay, no, you increase it later. First, you give me the total. So immediately I'll get the total in the console.log. It will print 10. But at the same time in the memory, total will be increased by 1 also, right? Who will increase the value? This plus plus will increase the value. Now tell me, okay, what is the current value of total is going on? 11. Right? So this is output here, 10 and 11. Remember, this is the tricky question people might ask you. So same way I'm writing what? Pre-increment. Okay. Pre-increment means, what do you mean by pre? Pre means before or first, you can say that. Right? No, Nidhi, it's the same behavior in JavaScript, same behavior in the Java also. Everywhere is the same concept. Now see this carefully. Use pen and paper. Let me write a variable here. Let's see, I'm writing variable p is equal to 1. And let q is equal to, see, I'm writing plus plus p. This is pre-increment or post-increment? What is the position of plus plus? See, the position of plus plus is before p. Earlier, what I have written, the position of plus plus is after the variable name, after the variable name, after the variable name. But I'm writing before the variable name. Okay. And then I'm printing the value of p. And then after that, I'm printing the value of q here. So tell me what will be the output. It will give me 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1 or 1, 2. So I'm running it and then both will be increased. The output will be 2 and 2 here. You see that 2 and 2. How? Not 1 and 2, Padmani and okay, Madhu. See this. No worries. Take your time to understand this thing. Again, how many boxes are that I have to create? 2 boxes. Box number 1 and box number 2. One is for P and one is for Q. What I have written, P equal to 1. Okay, P equal to 1. This is the current condition. Then I'll say, hey, Q is equal to plus plus P. Plus plus means first you increase the original value of P by 1. So P will become what? P will immediately become a 2 here. And then you give the increased value to Q here. So 2 will be given to Q. So both will be what? 2 and 2. Easy now. So that's why when you run this particular program, the output is 2 and 2 here. So now tell me what is the output of this program. Give me the right answer, guys. Okay, again, I'm writing it minus 999. Let's create another variable. Let's see P1 and this is Q1 and then P1 here. And then I'm printing the value of P1. I'm printing the value of Q1 here. Give me the right output. Okay, I'll explain total example one more time. First, let's see this. Okay, so again, same concept will be applied. This is P1 and this is Q1. So I quickly write, okay, fine, this is P1 and this is Q1. P1 is what? Negative 999. So let me write negative 999 here. So I'll say Q1 is equal to plus plus P1. Plus plus I have written before the variable name. It means immediately increase this guy. So P1 will be increased by 1. So minus 999 plus 1 is equal to what? Okay, minus 999 plus 1 is equal to minus 998. And then you give the increased value to Q1. So whatever the increased value will be given to Q1. So Q1 is also what? Negative 998. So both will be what? Both will be negative 998. So let's see this. Is it really giving me the right output or not? Yes, negative 998, negative 998. So what is the trick that you're observing here, especially with the pre-increment? Did you notice one thing? In the pre-increment, whatever the value p equal to 1 is there, both will be increased by 1. So this is like, this is also 2 and this is also 2. See, if I write 2 over here, so both will be 3 and 3. This is also 3 and this is also 3. Immediately you can solve this problem. You don't even need to calculate anything. See this. Both are 3 and 3. So just check the first number is p equal to 1. It's a pre-increment. Immediately it should click. Both will be increased here. So same thing, minus 999. Both will be increased by 1. So this will become what? 998. This is also minus 998. That's it. Yes, of course. We will use these concepts. Okay. In the Playwright, in the Selenium, everywhere we use this. Okay. This is just a small part of the logic. It's not about are we going to use it or not. It is part of the logic. When we develop the logic, when we write the for loop, when we increase the value, that time, obviously we have to use these kind of things. Okay. But it's more famous for the interview point of view. Right. So this is clear. Okay. So now quickly tell me what is the output of this. Now I'm creating, let's say u is equal to 0 here. And then here I'm writing, let v is equal to plus u. Then we'll take more tricky questions. And then console.log and then v here. What is the line number 24? Line number 24 is what? Simple p1 and then two variables that we have created. Just like it over here. Let's see this here first. Okay. So create two boxes, box number 1, box number 2. This is for the u and this is for the v. U is equal to 0 we have written here. I'll say v is equal to plus u. It means increase the value of u first. So u will become what? U will become 1 here. And then give the increased value to v. So this is also 1 over here. So both will be what? 1 and 1. That's it. So both will be 1 and 1. Right? So pre-increment is always the straightforward. Same thing, see at line number 24, P1. Line number 25, Q1. This is once again check that, okay, negative 999. This is P and let's see, this is Q. I'll say, okay, plus P, 1. Increase the value of P1 immediately. So this will become what? Plus 1. So negative 999 plus 1 is equal to negative 998. And then give the increased value to Q1. So this increased value also will be given to Q1. So both will be what? Negative 998. Right? Okay, now see this carefully. The same thing we do for the decrement also. Negative also, minus also. How does it, see this, how does it work? So here I'm writing post decrement. Decrement means minus. Post means again later or after. Okay. Minus means decrease the value by 1. Okay. Now see this carefully. We will see the right now, Ajay, you will not understand what is a real value or real example. When we iterate the drop down, right, that time we have to increase the value of I by 1, I plus in the for loop, in the counter also, there are carousel, infinite scrolling. Every time we will use plus operator and minus operator. Okay, right now just focus on the concept. Obviously use case we will see. This is very small part of the use case. Okay, so again I'm writing post part. So let me create another variable here. The variable that I'm writing, let's see, m is equal to 2 here. And then I'm writing let n is equal to m minus. Concept will remain same. Give me the right answer. Use pen and paper. Don't use your editor. And don't try to solve this problem with the chat GPT. Chat GPT will confuse you. Okay. So m equal to 2. Let's quickly create two boxes here. Okay. One box for m and one box for n. This is for m and this is for n. And then m equal to 2. So this is the current condition. Then what we have written, m minus minus, minus minus is written after m. It means you increase the value of, decrease the value of m later. First, you give the original value of m will be given to n. So n will become what? N will become immediately, it will become 2 here. And now you decrease the value of m by 1. So 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So output is 1 and 2. Shall we run it? Let's see. So output is coming 1 and 2, not 2 and 1, but p. Right? One more time. See this. M equal to 2. Imagine the diagram in your mind. Visualize the diagram in your mind. Okay, m equal to 2. Fine. Immediately give m to n. So n, write it here. N will become 2 here. And now you decrease the value of m by 1. So it will become 1 here. Output is 1 and 2. Right? So same way, we have what? Pre-decrement. Right? Again, minus minus. Pre means first you decrease, or you can say before. Right? So let's quickly solve this and then we'll take some more interview questions on this. So here I'm writing, let's see, for example, t is equal to 2. And then I'm creating another variable, r is equal to minus minus t. So console.log t and console.log r. So what is the output of this program? Okay, use pen and paper, two boxes, box number 1, box number 2. T equal to what? T is equal to 2 initially. Okay. That what exactly saying? R equal to minus minus t. Minus minus I have written before the variable. It means this is the pre-decrement. First, you have to decrease immediately. So t will become what? T will become 1 here. Right? So first you decrease the value of t, and after decrease, you give it to r. So r will get what? In that case, r will get 1 here. So what is output? Output is 1 and 1. Simple. So let's see this. So output is 1 and 1. Now it's clear. So if it is clear, then tell me the output of this. Here I'm writing a variable. Billing amount is equal to 100. Console.log minus minus bill. What will be the output? What exactly console.log will consume? Console.log say, okay, fine, minus minus bill means first you decrease the value of bill by 1. So bill minus minus, it will consume. And then it will be given to the log. So it will become what? 99. Let's see this. Is it really giving me 99 or not? So I'm just running only this part. It's giving me 99. But console.log, now tell me what is the original value of the bill? The original value of the bill is also what? Is also 99. So see this, both will be 99, 99 here. Right? This is clear or not? No worries. See it again. No worries. This is a bill variable. What is the original value of bill initially? At line number 4800, I'm writing it here. Right? I'm writing 49. Console.log. Console says, okay, hey, I want to print something. It says, okay, fine, you can print something. So what do you want to print? I want to consume something which is written over here. So it will consume what? Minus minus bill. It means first you immediately decrease the value of bill. Why? Because it's a pre-decrement. Because minus minus I have written before the variable name. So immediately bill will become what? Immediately bill will become 99 here. So this 99 will be consumed by log and then it will print 99 here. Then I'll say, okay, tell me what is the current value of bill is going on in the memory. So what is the current value of bill? 99. So this is also 99 and this is also 99. Now it's clear. So if it is clear, then tell me the output of this. There is an amount is equal to -10. Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's 10 here. And then I'm writing console.log amount minus minus. Don't give me the wrong answer. What exactly it will consume? See where exactly I have written minus minus, after or before. Console.log says, okay, fine, you decrease it later. First, you give me amount. So immediately it will print what? Immediately it will print 10 on the console and that's it. Okay. So see this giving me 10. But I'll say, okay, no, I really want to know what is the current value of amount is going on in the memory. Then it will give you what? Then it will start giving me 9 here. Right? See this once again, I'm running it. So it's saying, okay, 9 here. Why 9? See this. Okay, use pen and paper and then solve this problem. Okay, if you are getting confused. Only one variable, let's see amount variable. This amount variable, initially what? Amount variable is initially 10 here. Okay, then say console.log says, okay, fine, boss, I don't know what exactly you're going to increase or decrease. You give me amount immediately and then print it on the console. So it's printing 10 on the console over here. But at the same time, please decrease the value of amount by 1 because minus minus also will perform something, right? This amount is given to the log. It is printing 10 on the console, but in the memory, something will happen, right? In the memory, this amount will be decreased by 1. So it will become 9. Then immediately in the next line, I'll say, okay, what is the current value of amount? The current value of amount is 9. So that's why it's printing what? It's printing 9 here. Got it? This is clear. So remember this thing. Okay. Here, deliberately. That's why this is a very famous interview question. People think, okay, yeah, amount minus minus. Okay, let me give 9. No, 9 is a wrong answer. It will give you 10 here. It will consume amount. And then in the next line, it will be 9. Remember this. Okay. Now see this. We have seen all these simple things. Okay. Concept now it's clear in our mind. Now see this carefully. No, no. Why post? That's why I'm saying, Preeti, it will consume whatever is written first. And then later on, you decrease the value. Okay. So that's why this is just like console.log, just like we solve it here. Okay. Just like M is given to N here. The original value of M will be given to N here. Same thing here. The original value of amount will be given to the log here. And then after that, it will be decreased. Okay. Okay. Let's take some good questions here now. I have listed a couple of, good questions here. I'll give you this list also. Okay. Let's do one thing. Just a second. No, 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 no. You cannot do multiplication. There is no like multiply thing. No. There is no like division thing. No. Only plus plus and minus minus. And there is no like plus 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 4 times. It means increase the value by 2. No, you cannot do that. Only plus plus by 1. Minus minus means decrease by 1. That's it. Okay. Not on the multiplication, on the division, or on the subtract. Only for multiplication and subtraction will work. Only that two, plus by 1 and minus by 1. That's it. No, there is no plus a plus, nothing like that. I'm coming on this point. Wait. So now let me just quickly create another thing. Here I'm writing once again increment, decrement. Okay, I simply say interview question.js file. So you have to tell me, don't use ChatGPT or anything or your editor. Just tell me what is the output of ing. What do you mean by console.log with underscore? What does it mean? I and j. I is what and j is what. Okay. So first you solve it, and then I'll tell you how to solve these kind of questions. You must have seen these things at time of interview also. Okay, even I don't know what will be the output, so let's calculate it. How many boxes that I have to create? 2 boxes, because 2 variables are there. One is for I and one is for the j. Okay, so I'm creating 2 memory boxes. One is for I and one is for j. Okay, I is equal to what? I is equal to 11 initially. Okay, fine. And then see this carefully, what exactly we have to do it here. And here now I'll start doing the calculation. Right? So I plus plus I have written after I. So it will consume what? It will consume 11 or it will consume 12. See this. So immediately it will consume 11, right? The value of I is, see this, plus I have written after I. So immediately it will say, okay, fine, whatever the I value is available, please give me that. And then at the same time, I also will be increased by 1 in the memory, right? So what is the current value of I now? So I will be increased by 1. So I will become 12 here in the memory. Okay. Then after that, I'll say this is the plus operator, normal plus operator. Then it says, okay, whatever the current value of I is going on, right? Increase that value of first. So what is the current value of I? The current value of I is 12. Please increase it by 1. Because what I have written what? Plus before I. It means first you increase and then give it to me. So I'll say, okay, let me increase it by 1. So I will become what? I will become 13 over here. And then it will take what? It will take 13 here. So what is the current value of I in the memory? See the diagram. I is what? 13. And what is the current value of j? 11 plus 13 is equal to 24. So this should be the output according to me. So let's run it and let's see. I'll explain one more time. Don't worry. So output is 13 and 24. Right? Okay. See this once again. This is the current position, I and j. I is what? 11. Fine. Remove this. What exactly it will consume in the equation? I'll say, okay, fine. I plus plus. It will consume what? It will consume whatever the original value of I, because plus I have written after I. So it will say, okay, fine. You increase it later, boss. You first, whatever the value of I, please give it to me. So I'll say, okay, take 11 here. But at the same time, don't forget to increase the value of I by 1. This is what the mistake we do when we solve this problem. People, they don't increase the value in the memory. So this I will become 12 here. But here in the equation, I have to write 11 only. And then I'm writing plus, normal plus operator, and then plus I. Plus I means now, first you increase the current value of I. Now this 11 is gone. Don't focus on the 11. Focus on the current value. It says, okay, no. At the same time, what you do, increase the value of I, okay, by 1. So I will become 13 and then give it to me. So, okay, fine, you take it over here. And 11 plus is equal to what? Which is equal to j. J is equal to what? 11 plus 30, okay, 13, 24. So j will become 24 here. And what is the current value of I? The current value of I is 13 here. So what is the output of this program? 13 and 24 here. Right? Okay, let's take more examples. No worries. Okay, let's take this one, more complex. Normal operator plus will work normally. It will not be considered with that plus operator. Okay, see at line number 12, Anusha. At line number 12, this is not part of plus plus. This is a separate normal plus operator. Okay, if you write it like this, again, it will be considered as what? First, it will take only first 2 plus plus, and then it will be a normal plus operator. Okay. Now, let's solve this problem. Okay, guys. So one small thing, you can write it like this also. You don't need to write let again and again. Let A equal to 11, B equal to 22, and then let C equal to, let's see, we have to calculate. So let me write it like this if you are getting confused. So let me write let C is equal to this. So you have to tell me what is the current value of A, B, and C. Please give me the equation also. Okay, give me the current mathematical equation, what exactly the value of A, B, and C along with the equation. Use pen and paper and then solve it. So I'm solving it. Okay, how many, first of all, blocks we have to create? Okay, let's create 3 blocks. 1, A, B, and C here. I'm writing here. Take your time, okay? Solve the problem systematically, and then you will get your right answer if your calculation is correct. A is equal to what? A is equal to 11. Initially, B is equal to what? B is equal to 22. Okay, fine. C we have to calculate. So this is the current situation. Now I'm writing here. It says, boss, simple, give me normal A. A is what? 11. Okay, you take 11. Then normal operator. There is no plus plus 2 times. I simple say normal plus. What is B? B is equal to 22. Again plus. Then it says A plus plus. Give me what? Give me the current value of A immediately. So the current value of A is what? 11. So immediately it will take 11 from here. But at the same time, please increase the value of A by 1. So A will become what in the memory? 12 here. So write 12 also here. Then again, this particular plus operator. Then I'm saying B plus plus. It means give me the original value of B. So what is the current value of B? Current value of B is again 22. But plus plus, please increase the value of B in the memory by 1. So 22 will become what? 22 will become 23 here. Then again this normal plus operator. Then it says, okay, give me the increased value of A. Increased value means whatever the current value of A is available, first you increase this guy. So it will become 13. And then give me the increased value. Why? Because plus plus I have written before the variable name. So 13 will be given here. Then again, I'm writing the plus operator here. And then I'm writing plus plus B. It means increase the value first in the memory. Fine. It will become 24. And now you give it to me. So this is the current situation that we are having it. Now you calculate this equation. Let's calculate it. Let me open my calculator here. Let's open the calculator. Okay, what we have to do? 11 plus 22 plus 11. Even I don't know what will be the answer. Plus 22 plus 13 plus 24 is equal to what? Is equal to 103. So C will become what? I'll write it here. C will become 103 here. What is the current value of A? So it says, give me A. A is what? 13. B is what? 24. And C is what? 103. So this should be the output. Shall we run it? Let's see this. Is it really giving me the right output or not? So let me just simple run this part. See, A is equal to 13, B is equal to 24, and C is equal to 103. According to our equation, is absolutely correct. So what is the trick that we are using? The trick is that, okay, fine, you take A, 11 over here, but don't forget to increase the value of A in the memory. The moment you do any simple calculation mistake, the entire question is gone. So that's why be careful, double check it. Okay, this is clear. This is simple concatenation, right? This is just to print it on the console. This part is clear. Who is getting confused here? This is simple concatenation so that I can write it like this: A equal to 13, B equal to 24. Right? So see this, again, I'm running it. Okay, and what is this? Will it increase anything here in the memory? This is normal plus operator, normal addition will happen. So this is just like 11 plus 20. Okay, because I have not written any plus plus operator here. This is just simple normal plus operator. This will not increase anything in the memory. Okay, so let's take another question. Let's take one more, don't worry. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me just comment it out, all these things. Let's take this one. Focus only on this part. Two variables, I and j. Give me the final value of I and j with the equation. Okay, Krupali, see this. We'll solve this problem. Okay, similar kind of problem. Let's create I and j here. One is I and one is j here. Okay, initial value of I is 0. Now we are ready to solve this problem. So I'll write step by step. Okay, the first part is I plus plus. You guys tell me what exactly it will consume. I plus plus. I plus plus means give me the original value of I immediately. So I'll take 0 here while creating the equation. But at the same time, please increase the value of 0 by 1. And then a normal minus is written here. After this, we have written minus minus I. Minus I means first you decrease the value of I by 1. So 1 will become 0. And then please give it to me here. Then again, I'm writing normal plus operator here. Then I'll say plus plus I. Again, you increase the value of I by 1. So 0 will be increased by 1. So take 1 here. Then again, I'm writing minus here. And then I minus minus. I minus minus means first you give me the original value of I. The current value of I will be given. But at the same time, please decrease the value of 1 by, right? So decrease the value of I by 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the current situation. So I is 0. And what is the calculation of this equation? What is the answer of this equation? 0 minus 0 is gone. 1 minus 1 is also gone. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So j will become 0. So both will be 0 and 0. This is the right answer. Shall we run it? Let's see. 0, 0. Now it's clear. Okay, let's take one more. Exactly, Ravi. If you do small silly mistake, this entire calculation is wrong. Okay, let's take this one. 1 second, IJK. Okay, let's take this one. I'll give you the sheet. You can solve it later by your own. No, right now I won't give you the time. Time you can take it later after the session when you do your own practice. Otherwise, it will waste unnecessarily. We have to hold the session. IJKM. So IJKM, 4 variables now. I'll quickly write I. Just a second, let me write it here. This is I, this is J, this is K, and then finally we have to get M here. I is equal to 19. Give me the equation also. J equal to 29. Fine. K is equal to 9. These are the current conditions here. This is like I. I'll write it here. This is like J, and this is the Mr. K, and after that M. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, please help me out. I what? Give me I minus minus. Give me the current value of I immediately. So I'll take 19 here. But at the same time, please decrease the value of I by 1. So 19 will become what? 19 minus 1 is equal to 18 here. Okay. Then normal minus operator. Then j minus minus. Please decrease the value of j later. First, you give me the original value of j, which is 29. But at the same time, decrease the value of j also, 28. Then again, a normal minus here. Please give me the current value of k. K will be given here. But at the same time, please decrease the value of k by 1, 8 here. So what is the answer for this? I is what? In the memory, I is 18. J is what? J is equal to 28. K is what? K is equal to 8. And then we have to print console.log, and let's print the value of m also. So here I'm writing m is equal to what? Plus m here. Right? So 19 minus 29 minus 9 is equal to what? Can I say negative 19 here? See this simple equation? 29 minus 9 is equal to what? Or you can say, okay, 19 minus 9 is equal to 10, and 10 minus 9, 29 is equal to minus 99. Let's see my math is good or not. So let's run it. Is it matching our output? I equal to 18, j equal to 28, k is equal to 8, and m is equal to what? Negative 19. Perfect. Right? So when we were trying to solve the problem, when we saw the problem first time, it was like so complex. But when you solve it with the right process, you will get the right answer. Yes. Okay. So now tell me, let's take if I have anything more. Can we write it like this? Okay, let me just comment it out, this one. Focus on this. Is it a right syntax? I equal to 11 and j is equal to minus minus and then I plus plus. See guys, when you run this, right, it should give me the error here. Okay, because minus minus I'm applying on the, not on the variable, on the opening bracket. So see, this is giving me the syntax error at the runtime. It says invalid left-hand side expression. Okay, so never write the code like this. So this will give you the error here, remember that. So no need to solve this problem. Ignore it. So now tell me, can I write it like this? Console.log. And then here I'm writing plus plus 11. Can I write it like that? No, right? Because it's not applicable, right? Where exactly minus minus you are applying on where? Not on the variable. You are writing, applying on the opening bracket. So it will not work like this. It will give you the syntax error. What about this? Will it work? Plus plus I'm applying directly on the 11. So it will give you 12 or it will give you the error. What do you think? According to me, it should give me the error. So I'm running it. It says invalid left-hand side expression syntax error once again. So you cannot apply plus plus or minus minus directly on the numbers, directly on the values. Why? Think about it logically. Because 11 is mutable or immutable. Immutable means this is 11 is the fixed value, right? No one can change. I cannot say that, okay, no, 11, please increase the value of 11 by 1. But here, what are we doing? Here we were doing incremental and decremental on the variables. But these are the 11 is 11. This is a universal truth, right? I'm not talking about the constant. I'm talking about 11 is like 11. How can we say 11 is equal to 12? No, right? So we can increase and decrease the value on the variables. And their values, variable values will be increased or decreased. But I cannot apply plus plus or minus minus directly on the numbers, directly on the values. So it will always give me error. Remember that. Exactly. Very good, Tirth. We cannot say very good. See, he has written, can we write 11 is equal to 11 plus 1? Is it a right equation? No, right? This is a wrong equation. How can we say 11 is equal to 11 plus 1? No, mathematically, this is a wrong thing. Okay. 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 Now quickly solve this problem now. Give me M and P. This time multiplication. Give me the equation, and then if someone is having any confusion, I'm going to solve this problem one more time. Similar kind of problem. See this if any confusion is there. M and P, three variables I'm creating. Initially M equal to 0 and N is also 0. And this is the P that we have to calculate. This is M and this is the N. Give me the equation with the answer. So I'll say minus minus M. Please decrease it immediately in the memory So 0 will become what? -1 here. So I'll take, okay, take -1 here. Again, I'm writing multiplication. Then I'm saying minus minus n, decrease the same guy by 1. So this will also become -1, and this is -1 here. Then again, multiplication. Then it says, no, you give me current n. So whatever the current n is going on, take -1 over here, but minus minus means decrease at the same time in the memory also. It will become -2 here. And then again, multiplication. Give me m minus minus. Give me original current value of m immediately. So current value of m is what? -1. But at the same time, decrease the value of m by 1 in the memory. So -1 minus 1 is equal to what? -2 here. Am I correct? So what is the answer for this? All they are multiplication. So 1, 1, 1, 1 is equal to what? 1. Negative negative is equal to plus, negative negative is equal to was. So p is equal to 1. So p equal to 1. Right? P equal to 1 here. And what is the value of m and n? M is negative -2 and n is also -2. So let's see, is it giving me the right answer or not? So here I'm putting console.log m and the console.log n also I'm printing it. So let's see our equation is correct or not. Okay, so p is equal to 1. Very good. And both m and n becoming -2 here. Perfect. Now it's clear. Okay. Can we do something like this? Console.log plus true here. Increase the Boolean. See this, if you try to increase a Boolean, same problem, syntax error, it will give you error. So don't do like this. We will never do practically also. Right? So now tell me if I'm writing m is equal to, or let's see, variable a is equal to 10n. What kind of number it is? We discussed in the first chapter. Big integer. Very good. And then I'm writing console.log and then give me the increased value of this a++. Can we use or let me write ++ a here. Give me the increased value of a. Can we use ++ operator on the big integer number? Or it will give you error here. Think about it. It will give you error or what? Or it will give you 11. I mean 11n. So calculation will happen. Ultimately, it's a number. So it will give you 11n here. Yes, of course, we are applying on the variable. Ultimately, it's a number. Doesn't matter a small number or big number. It's a big integer number. So then in that case, it will give you 11. But big integer number is always represented by n. So 11n will be the answer for that. Okay, so this is a valid expression, valid thing. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we are having it. All these things now you can solve it later. This thing we have already seen. Okay, now tell me about this on the decimal numbers. Exactly, so Omega, see this here. Number and big integer you cannot add. It will give you error. If you really want to do any arithmetic operation, Mukul, both the numbers should be big integers. Then only we can do it, otherwise we cannot. Decimal. Will this work? Ultimately, it's a number. D and then capital D. Okay, this is like two variables are available. Initially, the value is 1.5 and the capital D is 2.5 here. We have to directly print it on the console. So let's calculate the equation here. D++, give me original value of D 1.5 here. But at the same time, please increase by 1. So 1.5 plus 1 is equal to 2.5. And then after that, I'm using the plus operator. And then plus capital D. First you increase and then give it to me. So this 2.5 will become what? It will become 3.5 here. And then give it to me. So console.log will print what? 3.5 plus 1.5 is equal to 5.0. It will print. And the small d is 2.5, capital D is 3.5. Will it work? Let's see this. 1.5, 3.5 is equal to 5, right? Not 6. See, 5. Right? So 3.5 plus 1.5 is equal to 5. And let's see what is the current value of small d and current value of capital D. So let's try to run it again. So yeah, see in the boxes, D is 2.5, capital D is 3.5. And at line number 49, it will give me 5 over here. Perfect. So yes, on the decimal numbers also, we can do the operations. Ultimately, it's a number only. Okay. I'll give you the sheet. I know this is like too much for today. Too much means like so many questions actually we solve it. No, it will print ultimately console.log will print 5 here only, not 5.0. Ideally, it should give me 5.0, but it will just round off the 0.0 from there. It will give me the actual number. Okay. Any question in this? That's all for today. Otherwise, you guys will be, okay, it will be too much for you guys, unnecessary. Now it's clear, plus, plus, minus, minus. Please revise it once and that's it. After that, this is like lifetime learning. You will never forget this concept. I learned this concept 15 years back and I still remember this. Same rule will be in Python, Java, JavaScript, TypeScript, everywhere. Exactly same thing will work. Yeah, Madhu and Yakub. Hmm. Correct. No, we don't have that. No F, no D, no L, like in Java. Only N for the big integer number. That's it. Hmm. Yeah, Madhu, you have anything? Some, sorry, which one? I'm still not getting it. Yeah, this is the first line. Maybe you are talking about here. I don't think so. Like math operators or incremental difference. Okay, line number 15. Yeah, yeah, this one. Okay, yeah, yeah. Hmm. So, hmm, very good. Hmm. Did you attend yesterday session? We covered, right? You did not revise it, but that's okay. So see this, how exactly it works. What I told you, whenever we have to do any mathematical operation, this is mathematical operation, right? Division. So JavaScript says, okay, JavaScript is very simple language. JavaScript says, okay, we are super flexible. We will not give you error like in Java or something. It's a very low, okay, we can say very simple, easy scripting language. JavaScript says, okay, your intention is to do some calculation here, right? So we will convert this 9 for you to original 9, the pure number here. And divided by 2, 2 is also a number. So in that case, it will give me 4.5 here. Same thing at line number 16 also. JavaScript says, okay, fine. Maybe you're doing 9 divided by 2, both are in double quotes. Instead of giving the error, script says, we are super flexible. We will convert this double quote 9 to pure number 9 and double quote 2 to the pure number 2 is equal to 4.5 here. So in that case, both will be 4.5 here.